the birthday boy is still busy with technicalities.
No, the birthday technicalities. He's not busy with
This
it.
is true. This is true.
I know the birthday boy pretty well.
I know you do. I know.
Hello, everybody. This is Mona.
Hello, Mona. How are you?
Good, you don't see my picture?
No, we don't.
Okay, I have to do something up here.
Oh, okay.
This is the first time I am using this computer, so let's see.
Oh, now there we go.
There we go.
Hello.
I
There.
need more light. Hold on.
Okay. Yes. Yes.
I have no sound on this.
That's not bad.
Are you able to hear the sound,
041044. Do you hear?
I think the sound is connected to her Bluetooth, so I think it's going to her.
Oh, you are the only one that can hear this whole thing.
Oh, I'm
No, it should
sorry.
be
You
on.
want one of these?
It should be on her device. Why would did it take over?
I think it's on her Bluetooth.
I don't know how to get it out of my hearing aids.
But that's only her device, guys. Why would it change your device? Can I
It's
turn
a
on your air conditioner?
mystery.
It's a good party. You should have been there.
Hold on, John, we have sound problem.
I know
We
that's.
cannot hear you.
Technical
Listen, we're okay. We'll be patient.
Can you turn off your phone?
I have it muted for me.
Okay. Oda, can you hear us now?
Yes,
I'll just turn it off.
Oh,
yes, I can.
Join with computer audio.
Mama, Mama.
Now I can hear you. Great, great, great. Okay.
But there's.
You know, you cannot have two computers next to each other connected to Zoom.
No,
You
I.
will get this echo.
مونا چرا تو تاریکی نشستی؟
برای اینکه it's dark.
چراغ روشن کن.
چراغ is on.
ناصر خان welcome.
حال شما چطوره هما جان؟ خوبی؟
مرسی nice to see you.
همینطور.
بذار birthday boy رو بذاریم روی screen. آره.
Sounds good. Sounds
Yeah,
good.
here he is. This is
All
the
right.
boy.
Happy
Yeah,
birthday
yeah.
to you.
Hey.
Can you, Mama John, can you, Massood, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, good.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes, very good.
Are we ready to get started?
We are ready.
We are ready. Well,
are ready.
Massood, we started with Happy Birthday by Stevie Wonder. I don't know if you heard it.
Yeah, we heard that. It was wonderful.
Good. So
Play it again.
wishing you a very, very happy birthday.
Thank you.
I found out that you were born on a Friday, November 13, 1942.
Yeah.
And I think that the importance of this day is that we've got family. I think everybody.
Your voice is cutting and everything.
Everybody has to, I'm going to go and mute everyone because people join and they aren't muted. Anyway, I just wanted to tell you, Master John, not only happy birthday and many happy returns, but how wonderful it is that we can celebrate your birthday today. I have to tell you that this birthday, as you know, it was a week ago that I said I wanted to do this Zoom to appreciate your coming into this world. So I will take all the blame if I haven't done everything properly for this birthday, okay? And properly by that, I mean if I didn't get all the right pictures and all of that. But more than anything else, we just want to celebrate today. And we want to celebrate your great life. And we want to tell you how much we love you, how much we appreciate you, how much we have enjoyed having you in our lives over all these years. You are my one and only older brother. And I have all my life looked up to you and wanted to know what you were up to. And me being a very active little girl, always wanted to learn how to do the things that boys did, like teaching me how to ride a bike and teaching me how to, climb trees and this and that. So it's so nice to reflect back on all those days and having you always there, and then later on when you became an artist and you know did these magnificent plexiglass renderings. It was just such a joy to watch your creativity emerge, and it has done so in an amazing way throughout your life. You've repeatedly adjusted yourself to different things in your life, and I've just really enjoyed watching that happen. I don't want to hog this program because I can talk about you forever. But what I thought we might do is to begin with some photographs. And then after we see these photographs, to then just open it up for everyone to talk about Massood, to say something about what he means to you, and embarrass him if you'd like. But again, I apologize. Frankly, I did not have time to get to all of you to say, send me photographs and help me to organize them. So please forgive me if they are not quite done properly. I have had a very good technician help me, which is my son, Bijan. And so if there's anything wrong, blame me. All right. So with that, Bijan, please start out with the photos. Thank you. And go slow, go slow. Massoud, I hope that was at least some form of a decent slideshow. But again, I apologize for not having the time to do more. At this time, I'd like to maybe ask whoever would like to unmute themselves and speak to Massoud.
Maybe his older sister.
You need.
Okay. Hey guys, hello, good morning, and happy birthday. Best, I will kiss Jimbo on behalf of everybody. Lots of lipstick on his face. You know what?
Yes, it's hard to talk. I know what you mean. Yeah. Mm.
I don't remember the day he was born, but I remember him all of my life. I mean, he has been a partner, he has been a friend, he has been a confidant. He has been very, very close and a wonderful man to have in my life. A great brother, a great protector. And it's just been wonderful, Massoud, to uh, have you all of these years. I mean, I'm 80 and you're 79, and listen, we have had a long journey together. I was just thinking how many different things we have done together. All of the experiences of Utah. We were talking the other day about coming over to United States on SS United States and what we remembered about it. Going back to Panyans in Babul Sar and in the afternoons going around there.
Excuse me, I have to translate. Panyans is a hostel in the by the Caspian Sea where the family would go every summer. Okay.
It was a resort, Hodaja.
A very, a 7-star resort.
No, I want to describe the resort. It didn't have a bath. It had one bathroom, and they gave you a little basin with hot water to shower in, and but she had the best caviar, and she made jams, and every afternoon we had afternoon tea. It was a Russian lady, and it was fabulous. And I also remember Hoda Khanum that when we were in that place, we had to cross a river, and she would refuse to get on the boat. And so the little Hoda we had to put on the boat, Massoud, and would help coach her and con her into coming on the boat. And then we'll get to the other side of the river, and Hoda wouldn't get off.
Okay, this is about Massoud, okay?
We thought we have to embarrass you too. And then from all of the, the Zarga and the house and all of the youth groups that we had in before coming to United States, and then are coming to United States. And I remember in when we got to Haifa, that first night, it was May Day. It was May 1st, 1959. And Massoud was so excited to see not only the shrine,
As you hold it there for a second, if you will, the other thing I wanted to say about Massoud is his son, Nason.
Yes.
Yes. The other thing that I have loved watching over the years is how father and son have been together. That is another very special bond. And Nason, I think, has looked at for his dad just as much as his dad has looked at for him.
for sure.
And then, of course, when Nason married beautiful Catherine, and they produced these beautiful, beautiful children, 3 of them, Keon, Mason, and Camden. How Massoud has taken to these children, how every time I speak to him, it's always about, stories about what each of these grandchildren are doing. And I'm sure we're going to hear from Nason and the others in a minute. So yes, I will be quiet now.
Okay. Great. Good.
Let's see, Karen, would you like to say a few words?
Sure. Oh, yeah. Hold on, I'm gonna move over where home is, okay?
Yeah, come here.
So I can,
Yeah,
get
you'll be on the
sound.
screen.
Yeah, now you be on the screen too.
Nason, you will be next.
Echo. This has been an experience being in this family for 26 years, and they have accepted me, and thank you very much. But my story about Massoud is when I think it was just before we were married, my son Chris, who was a teenager then, I think he was like 20 and he was just starting college. He was having a really terrible time. Oh, I'm gonna do it. He was, tell the story.
I don't know which one.
It's okay. We can cry and tell stories.
And I didn't know what was gonna happen to him. And he said, I really wanna be like Massoud. And so Massoud started talking to him, and Chris and his now wife went on to become the most devout Baha'is I've ever seen. And Chris did become very much like Massoud, very peaceful and we're very much cerebral and they are such good Baha'is. They live every square inch of their lives according to the Baha'i faith. And I just have Massoud to thank for that. He did a great job saving my son. And that's it.
Thank you, Karen. And Karen, I know that you have also found in Massoud's life, you know that you have a very special place. And he loves you, and I always know how much he cares about you, how much he considers everything about your well-being, and of course, your son and daughter as well. Thank you for that, Karen.
Any adventure, I'll tell you. But thank you, family.
Thank you.
Nason Mahmoudi.
My son Mahmoudi, he is in the other room.
Yeah, he's on his phone, but
Camden.
he's watching this.
Are you gonna, okay. I was just gonna see if you were gonna unmute me or if I had to, so. All good, all good. Well, thank you. Hoda, that was very sweet of you.
Your dad.
Sorry, okay. So in line with what you were talking about, Homa and Hoda, which I have to embarrass both of you, I have two very strong, intelligent, beautiful aunties to watch and learn from, and to see what very powerful, intelligent, and kind is like, and how to live your life that way. So thank you to the both of you. Dad, I have gotten to watch so many chapters of your life, you know? It's interesting, as a kid, you don't realize you're watching your parents grow up until you have your own kids. And you watch them grow, and you get to see how you grow up. One of my earliest memories of you was in the Mercedes. You would pick me up from school and bring me back, and I would see you get out of the car, and I would see your back soaking wet in sweat, and I think to myself, is that going to happen to me? You know. And so that was probably my earliest memory was at 20th Street and 21st Street in that car. And then, speaking of cars, how many hours we got to spend together in the car driving from Redlands to Los Angeles to Santa Monica every weekend for nearly 3.5 to 4 years. Every weekend, Friday, I'd get picked up from school and we would drive to Santa Monica. I would spend the weekend, and then we'd get back in the car on Sunday and drive back. And sometimes we would have long conversations, and sometimes we would just sit in silence and drive. But the benefit was we got to spend all that time together.
Right. Yes, we did.
And then we move into the current chapter, where I get to have kids of my own, and they get to have a grandpa. Mr. Camden, can you come over here? And it's been really fun watching them enjoy their time with you and vice versa. Seeing you be a granddad. So I look forward to that day myself, seeing how much joy you get out of it. So here's to many more birthdays, many more time, much more time together, and maybe a few more drives.
Thank you, Nason.
Absolutely.
Is Catherine around?
I am. You have to switch back to the other screen.
Okay.
I do not have any prepared remarks. I did not know that I would be called to speak today. So
None of us have prepared remarks.
I don't know what to say, except that I won the lottery in father-in-laws. And Massood has always been so much a gentleman. And I think that's something that he and my father, who is very dear to me, who passed away, I think 5 years now, both had in common, that they're both gentlemen. And that's a quality that can't be defined and is hard to duplicate. And it's something that is extremely precious. And I hope that my children inherit from both of these grandfathers of theirs. And I'm so lucky and so grateful that we get to live in the same town and that I get to, pounce on Massood and call him up and say, hey, can you help me out and take a kid to cello lesson or pick somebody up from baseball? And if he's available, he'll do it. And he's always there, and he has packs of these little fruit gummies. So he's trained his dogs to be in Hapu with dog treats, and the boys have become the same. As soon as they come into the house, they want the treats. And, I think it's one of those things that, just like I grew up with wonderful grandparents and I took it for granted, I never really gave it so much thought, that I think that as they grow older too, they'll realize how lucky they are. And so thank you, Massood, for that. And thank you for being in town with us. And thank you, Karen, for putting up with Santa Monica for us outside of her preferred zone so that we can enjoy this time and soak all of these wonderful opportunities up, because they're priceless. So thank you.
Thank you very much. Let's see, do any of the grandchildren want to say anything?
Happy birthday, Grandpa Sid. Mason.
Mason, come back here. How old are you?
I'm 11.
And what do you like to do with your grandfather?
Where is he?
Do you ever go to get ice cream with him? Do you ever go? Yeah. Okay. All right. Thank you, Mason.
Welcome.
But this guy.
Hey,
Good birthday, Grandpa Sid.
I love you.
Love you.
Mhm.
We're saying happy birthday to Grandpa Sid. You don't need to.
Oh.
You can just say happy birthday to Grandpa Sid. It's
Dad, we're in the same house, right?
And
Why is
There
this?
is Kian.
Okay, Keon, you're on.
Yes.
Hello. I was first wondering why Dad was on Zoom, because I thought he was still in the house. I was like, wait, Dad, you can just go walk over here.
So share a nice memory with Grandpa Sid.
Well, I think from the times I've been at Grandma Sood's house, I enjoyed debating with Karen on whether napkins should be on the table or not. That was fun. I enjoyed that.
Do you remember going on hikes with Grandpa Sid?
Oh
and
yeah,
dogs
it's a
when you were
while ago.
little?
Yeah, I do remember that. I remember getting confused on which areas were which. I remember seeing specific landslide about how you have to go down a mountain and go up a little bit.
Do you remember?
I remember really random specific details.
Do you remember getting to stay at Grandpa Suit's house and
I
having?
already went.
Yeah, but you have to, this is,
Yeah.
people don't know there.
Okay, well, I did stay at Grandpa Suit's house for, I've probably lived like at least 3 weeks of my life at Grandpa Suit's house in the achievement, I guess.
Is it nice there?
It is, it is.
It is. And what are some of your favorite things about Grandpa Suit?
Thing.
Gummy bears.
Gummy bears. Yeah, that's a good one. McDonald's.
McDonald's, yes.
We do have to appreciate those.
Is he a pretty awesome
Well,
grandfather?
you're still in the same house, Dad. Why are you reaching on the Zoom? Why didn't you just come over here?
So you're pretty lucky to have a grandfather like him, right? Yeah. And tell him happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you, Kian. We did a lot of hiking together.
You did.
We went up the mountains.
Yeah.
I'd like to move on. If I may just ask, Bijan, did you want to say anything? Because I'm going to go move on to some of our family friends.
Oh, Bijan.
Hello.
What are you, man? Look at this. Who are you?
Yeah, I'm in the 2001 space station. It's just actually I'm in the other room. But happy birthday, Massood. I'm getting feedback from stuff. There we go. Someone's not muted. There we go. Okay. Happy birthday. I miss not seeing you like I did when I used to live in Los Angeles, but definitely good times going to Redlands and spending time with you throughout the years. Those are my most memorable times. So happy birthday.
Thank you, Bijan. I'm glad to see you in a couple of weeks or so.
Yes, next month I'll be out there.
Okay.
Happy birthday. Right.
Okay, I think if it's all right with everyone, I'd like to go now to Mona Khademi.
Thank you, Huda June. Happy birthday, Massood.
Thank you.
Massoud John, I have so many fond memories of the time I lived in California. I can't name one. I have fond memories of us skiing with little Nason, many winters, going to Renaissance Fair, going to cultural events. And I have admired you, and you are inspiring with all the different interests of yours. And as somebody else said earlier, you have been able to change paths so easily, from being a psychologist to being a landscape architect, being an artist and a yogi, and above all, one of the kindest and most gentle persons I know. I have, as I said, many fond memories with you, and I hope to create more in the future, Massoud John. Happy birthday, and wishing you a wonderful day with family, and hope to see you soon.
Great. Thank you, Marajan. It's wonderful to see you. Thank you for your lovely comments.
Mr. Ghazanfar Rahmani.
No, I'm on here. Okay, I think I have to switch.
No, we meet.
Ghazanfar, you want to move to the other place? Meanwhile, I'll ask Nasser to say a few words.
Sure, thanks. Let's see. My connection with Massoud goes for over 40 years now. And I call the connection because it's beyond friendship. Our fathers were friends. Homajan is like a sister to me, and Massoud and I have shared varied experiences, from spending days in the mountains, fending off bears, to facing death together, to all kinds of experiences. We see each other once a week now, and that's the highlight of my week. I have told Massoud that he owes me a lot because I stayed in California, and I'll be moving to Santa Monica just to be close enough to spend some precious time together. So we spend 1 day a week together, and people ask me, what do you do? And because every time is really fun, and I tell them we just don't do anything, we just experience being together. So I really don't have any words to describe my connection with Massood. Is mostly a sense, is a feeling. Massood, by the way, I didn't know that you are a yogi. You have to tell me about that. And so, it is. I feel lucky to have a gentleman, and I mean that in its true word, gentleness, like Massood in my life. And he's a pillar of my life, and on so many levels. A few weeks ago, Massoud told me, you know, you and I talk about some really deep stuff. And I said, yeah, at the same time, we can get really silly with each other. And so with him, I experienced true friendship, and that's a blessing. And I thank you that he's been my friend, that he's around with us, healthy, and that just you are around, Massoud. It's good to know you. And happy birthday.
I will ask Ghazanfar if you could go sit by Massoud, and I'll call on you, but first I'll call on Fereshte. Hello, Fereshte. So nice for you to join us. Hold on. You need to unmute yourself, Fereshte. You are not unmuted. There you go.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Yay. Happy birthday, Massoud John. I persisted. I've been trying for 16 minutes to join. I don't know what was wrong with my computer. It kept saying, can you hear me? It kept saying, waiting for the host to start. But you know me, I don't give up, Massoud. You remember those days in Logan, right? When I couldn't speak a word of English and you were my tongue. So you are more than a brother to me. I love you. And it's amazing that we live only, 100 miles away from each other, and I haven't seen you for years. I'm blaming it on COVID. But it's so nice to see all of you wonderful people. It's nice to see Karen. I haven't seen her for so long. And I'm sure I missed the first 16 minutes when all the grandchildren were speaking. So, I see Nason. Enjoy your coffee.
But don't worry, this is being recorded.
I know, I'm recording it too.
Okay.
Yeah. So, great. So I can see it from the beginning later. Yeah, I'm so delighted to be here. And thank you, Hoda John, for doing this. And
lovely to see you, Fereshte.
Yeah, it's nice to see you all. I don't want to take up all the time. Love you, Massoud.
Love you too.
Thank you, Fereshte.
Thank you.
All right, Mr. Ghazanfar.
Hello, everyone. Since about 28 years ago, I moved to LA, and I consider myself really the luckiest person to have met Mahmoudis. All of you have been so kind and generous and so close to me, closer than a family, I can call you. Massoud has been like my second brother. We have done so many things together. We have gone to so many trips, taken art courses, and he has actually taught me a lot of his amazing techniques of sculpturing and painting and all sort of stuff. So I want to wish him a happy birthday, and hope to do more of those trips, like cruises to Europe and Alaska and Mexico together. He has always been my good roommate. So
It's been good.
yeah, it's been wonderful to know you, and you're better than a brother to me, Massoud. Happy birthday.
Thank you. Appreciate it. That's wonderful. Good. Let's see.
How does it feel to be 79?
It's still too early to tell. To be 79, yes. Okay. Let's see. Oh, that's Karen.
I'm now going to call on a very special family friend, Miss Khavar Khanum.
Oh,
Please
yeah,
unmute.
Momani.
علپا به همه و تبریک میگم آقای مسعودی عزیز، مسعود خان عزیز و همه این فامیل و خانم عزیزش کرن جان و خواهرای عزیز و نازنین. اما از وقتی که اومدیم اینجا، ببخشید من مجبورم همه چیز رو به فارسی بگم چون نمیتونم. وقتی که اومدیم وارد کالیفرنیا شدیم، چشممون روشن شد به دیدار هماجون عزیز و اومدیم خونه. وقتی که خونه‌ای که بر ما تهیه شده بود از قبل اومدیم، مسعود خان بودن و بیژن خان و بسیار تمام این مدت که من الان تقریبا 14 ساله که اینجا هستم واقعا احساس غربت نکردم، چون این خانواده اینقدر به من محبت کردن و اینقدر به بحث نوه های من و تشویق های اینا، محبت هاشون واقعا بی نظیر و من خودم احساس غربت نکردم، نمی کنم هنوزم. مثل برادر عزیز و خواهراشم که بسیار نازنین، هماجون که دیگه نظیر نداره، که بیشتر از حمایتاشون خیلی همیشه برخوردار بودم و هستم. براش آرزوی سلامتی میکنم، الهی که همیشه عمر با عزت و سلامتی طول عمرش های عزیز و خواهرای نازنینش. همه تون دوست دارم، خیلی دوستون داریم مسعود خان که همیشه در همه مواقع سختی و خوشحالی با ما هست. ممنونم از محبتتون. متشکرم.
مرسی خانم، خیلی ممنون. مرسی. من میخواستم I wanted to ask if Haba wants to come back and finish her story. Because she left us off that Massoud the family was in Haifa, Israel in 1959, and Massoud was observing something.
Well, what was nice was
Hold on. You're unmuted. Wait. You're muted. Okay.
He was so excited. First of all, we saw all of the lights in the Haifa port, and we thought it was always like that. We hadn't seen lighting like this, but it was for the Day of the Workers, the May 1st. And then he was so excited to see the shrine. He started climbing and going by the shrine, and just the fact that we slept in Bahji. And we slept next to some coffins, the next room. I mean, to experience that together, that we were both scared and yet excited and all of that, it was quite a time. No, we have done a lot together. We have done Peace Corps together. He has taught with the executive programs going to Iran. He was at UCLA with professors from Iran in the 70s. Then he sent one of his paintings for the Queen of Iran and was invited to have an exhibition in Iran. And it all was so, why? And I was there, that's what makes it so exciting to be a part of it all of this time. And since, of course, in California, our lives it's been great to have Karen and Massoud in Los Angeles, and since Natalie came to our lives and her children, she has been so special. And just going to the wedding of Massoud's granddaughter, that was so special. And see Tatum get married in this beautiful, beautiful setting It's just lovely to experience life with him, and the funnest thing is that we go to pedicure together. Now that we are older and we can't reach our toes, we go to manicure pedicure together.
I was going to tell everyone, if you watch the program again, there are wedding pictures of both of Massoud's children, Nason, and of course Natalie, Massoud's daughter, her daughter who got married. There's a photograph of that as well.
I saw that, yeah. No, she's wonderful. I don't, yeah.
Well, when you're finished, I'd like to ask the birthday boy to please say a few words for us.
Can I say something before I go?
Of course, Mona.
You know, the only time I have seen Homa cry, and cry, not emotional cry when she got excited right now, really crying, was for Massoud when he didn't get a job and Homa was crying. She drove by herself to Santa Monica Beach and she said, I had gone crying and came back home. That was the only time in my life I had seen Homa that upset. And it was because of Massoud.
Oh, no. Blame it on me. Go ahead. Sure.
Mona, you would be interested to know that these two are so connected that one of the stories that both of them have told me is that when they were very young, and I want them to maybe give us more insight, they would put all their toys in a gunny sack and go up on the roof and throw it down to see what toys they could break. Now, I don't know the moral of the story, but I'm going to ask them to explain this.
It was test of endurance to see which toy
would last longest.
You know that I saved his life. You know that, Massoud? Hoda, you were young and I was holding you, or maybe Ladan or one of the cousins.
When he fell in the well?
And he fell in the well.
You were on the swings and I was with my father.
No, I was holding Ladan and I was kind of cuddling her, cradling her, and it was like a little cement, round thing of a cement, a very heavy.
It's a lid to what every Iranian home had, which is a well, a water well.
They covered the wells with this lid that was made out of cement. And we had one of those in our house, but nothing was underneath it. It was just on a cement surface. Massoud couldn't lift up that one at home. So he said, do you think I can lift this one out? I said, I was just didn't pay attention. Suddenly, I realized that Massoud's head is right next to the cement block and it just disappeared under the cement block. Now it is like 5 or 6 o'clock in the afternoon. It's a holiday, it's a religious holiday in Iran, which means everything is closed. Everybody's at the mosque and all of the other places. So I started screaming that Massoud went in this thing. What is it? So my mom and my dad and uncles and everybody came outside. You know, 3 or 4 men couldn't lift that thing up. It was such a heavy thing. But they said, Massoud, and he said, and he said, yes. And in that holiday, they had to go, there was nobody, they had to go find somebody that knew how to go down a well. They had to find somebody that had a rope. It was a miserable day, but it was nice to see him come up. And you know, the interesting thing is, when they were bringing him up, he hit the sides and was scratched up. Other than that, everything was fine. And it was really a miracle for him to go down and survive, and for me to see him. Otherwise, we would say, oh, I don't know what happened to Massoud, you know, because nobody saw him go down. And that was quite an experience. Yeah.
So these were the two who would throw down their toys and break them. And and they also end up saving the life of the other. Massoud Jan, it's really your turn. Would love to hear from you.
Okay. I went down the well to see if I would break. But apparently I was supposed to last longer. It is very emotional to talk right now because I have my loved ones here and they're so beautiful, so great, so loving. And it's so lovely to be able to say thank you to you all for being here and talking to me, to this old man.
No, no.
No, but life has been very good. You know, I enjoyed all aspects of it. It's been interesting. And it was fun to take Nason back and forth and listen to the music that he was listening to and give me some understanding of what was going on at that time. My lovely wife woke me up yesterday to tell me that it's still too early to wish you a happy birthday. So, yeah, and it's been great. Thank you, Hoda John, for doing this, for inviting everyone to come and talk. And my grandchildren are here, and the ones that are close by, and they're having fun, and I'm having fun with them. Every time they see me, they wonder if I have any gummy bears. So in order to make up for the times that I don't have them, I'll give them a lot when I see them. And they like that, appreciate that. So it's been fun. All right, that's all I have to
They
say.
appreciate a lot more than raspberries, but their language of love.
The language of love.
So we have a birthday cake, I see.
Yes.
Yay. Beautiful.
Birthday cake.
So let's all sing happy birthday to Massood. No, we can't. We can't.
Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Grandpa Sue. Happy birthday to you. And many more. Hey. Give me a mace. All right.
Okay.
Come on, Camden. You want to blow the candles for me?
Yeah,
Let's go.
I don't be lazy. All right. Yay. I did.
You did it.
For those of us who cannot have the cake except virtually, we wish you a very happy birthday and hope that the cake is as delicious as it looks. Looks gorgeous. Anyway, it's been
ice cream, strawberries, and cream.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Very nice. Does anyone else have anything to say?
Gosh, we're all speechless because
Yes. No, I just don't want to hurry this. It's such a great space to see all of you and to be with all of you and to really celebrate this wonderful day, Massoud John. Very, very special day.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Love you very much. We want you to take care, and we want you around for many more years. That's our expectation. So you better live up to it. All right. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone, for joining us today. And I think we'll let the birthday celebration commence in on Wilshire Boulevard in West LA.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna cut the cake. Okay.
Go for it.
I do not want to eat the strawberry.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have the strawberry.
Bye, everybody.
If no one wants to leave, we want to watch him cut the cake.
Okay.
Cam, you want some cake, buddy?
No.
Yeah. How about some ice cream with that?
He doesn't know about ice cream. Massoud, you better do a nice, neat job. 'cause You're
Camden,
on camera.
I am on camera. Camden doesn't like ice cream.
How can that be?
I just tried calling candy ice cream.
The what?
Wow,
Just tried
that's
calling candy ice cream.
beautiful.
Candy ice cream.
Does this smell good?
God.
Yeah, are you gonna do it? You wanna eat it? Okay,
Here, right here.
take it over here.
Oh, let's keep him on camera because it's so gorgeous.
Right here.
Karen, can I have your
And
plate?
here's some
please?
water.
You're supposed to put ice cream, vanilla ice cream.
Oops, oh, I'm
You
sorry.
can, but you have to come to the table. The ice cream doesn't grow legs and it crawls to you.
So for all you East Coasters, yesterday in Santa Monica, it was about 89 degrees
It sure was.
and it was really hot, which is why we have a camera pointed out at this beautiful view because it's probably 85 degrees today
Amazing.
in Los Angeles.
What we have is actually in the high 50s.
That's
But
warm.
the leaves, it's the fall leaves right now, and they are just brilliant this year. So fortunately, we don't have too cold of a weather.
It's beautiful out there. You kidding? That's nice. Yeah, we have sun and hot. That's what we get.
Sun and hot.
I think with that, we better sign off and let these people enjoy the party. All right.
Thank you,
Thank
Miss
you.